What is up, Internet? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to Satisfactory. So last episode, we unlocked trains, and we're currently working on the project of getting plastic and rubber from up here, this oil area, to our factory, which is all the way down here. Last episode, we were able to get 2 stations made. So this one, and a track that's connecting the 2 together. So we only have a little bit more to go, and that's what we're going to be working on today. And then, of course, a few other things if we have time at the end, which we should. But off camera, I did make a few changes. So let me show you real quick what we've done. I saw this short where this person made these little half foundations and then connected, so it's like a floating track that's connecting to them, kind of like a, what are those called? Like a monorail system, like in Chicago. And then for, I guess, kind of like a realistic look, they added a support pillar on each one, and that's I wish I remember the name of the person that the short that I watched where they did that, because I love that look. It was really, really cool. And then, of course, I can add, what I want to do is I want to add lighting on either each one or every other one so it illuminates the track as well. The power towers, I added those. That was an additional design by me, because I figured if it follows the track, it'll be a little bit cleaner looking. So we did an extended platform out, put a power tower on those, and so we'll have those go along the track as well. I need to probably put a support pillar underneath that as well. But yeah, you can see here we did it all the way. So we did that off camera, and you might be asking, hey Dylan, why didn't you record that? I would have loved to have seen that. Well, it was like over 3 hours to do this, and I didn't want to take an entire episode or 3-hour episode to just fix something and do something cosmetic. You know what I mean? So I apologize if you did want to see that, but it was literally just me deleting and doing this and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But it goes all the way. You can see each pillar, each thing. And like the power towers, I mean, look at how ugly and terrible that looks. It's sporadic. It doesn't look good. It's not organized. So I think once this is fully done and set up with like lights going across it, all the power towers lined up properly, I think it'll look really, really nice. And that's, I mean, we're trying to get everything to look really nice in this world. And I don't know, we've got a lot of work we got to do still. So, yeah, so we're going over here. And now you guys were very, very helpful in the comments. We got to go left here. Okay. We did make a little loop. You guys were very, very helpful in the comments about why the trains weren't working properly in the last episode. And so apparently my freight platform and station were correctly done. Some people suggested I could just do loops. I kind of like the idea of doing a loop a little bit. It's a little finicky at times, but I do like the idea of a loop, so that's what we decided to go with. But for here, somebody also said that we need to do another freight platform at another train or freight car, and then we separate the 2 plastic and rubber, and that way, and that makes sense, because then that way we don't end up, if we're like crafting with more plastic than we are rubber, then that way we don't have it, you know, the storage thing filling all up with rubber because we're not using it as much. So another problem that we're running into is this little buffer that we made is constantly filling up with heavy oil residue. So I need to make a packager, and I'm going to put that into a sink. So we have a ton of work that we got to get accomplished today. So I'm trying to move a little quick because I don't have a long time to record. Like I have like my usual hour. So all right, let's take the train back. I got to go get more steel so that I can make the track that goes the rest of the way to my actual factory, because we are going to make it go the entire way. I have the station set up at the Caterium area, and that's what it's going to be for. We're going to get a little Caterium factory set up, and that's where I'll be able to pick up my Caterium. It's going to be from that station there for the factory. So I'm very pleased with how this turned out, with how this looked. I think it's going to look even better once we get a lighting source across it and all these power towers set up. I think it'll look really, really good once it's actually completed. I would say it's like 60% of the way done, but it functions as needed. So but yeah, so I think I said the last episode that this was going to be a 3-hour episode. I just don't have that time of oh my gosh, that kind of time. I can't even talk apparently on Sundays. Hold on, I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, wife was going to bed and I was telling her good night. I don't have that kind of time on Sundays, because on Sundays we do our our Monday morning meetings on the Patreon. And if you're not familiar, that's just a little show that I do. Oh, we're going to run off the tracks. Oh, crap. I didn't realize I got too busy talking. Woo, those brakes are actually great. Okay, good. Woo, I was not paying attention. That was way too close. We do a show every Monday on Patreon called Monday Morning Meetings, and it's where I go over any like gaming news that I find interesting, or we watch like game trailers for upcoming games. But most importantly, and the whole reason that I started it, it's where I give updates about like my personal life and channel updates, things that I'm thinking about in the channel, like successes, flaws, you know. So, ooh, we didn't finish this one. Like, I want it to be like an open book on stuff that's going on with like life in the channel. Obviously, to not get too personal, but you know, just channel related stuff typically. There's a bunch of. Ooh, is this backed up? Nice. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of beams real quick. Okay. Anyway, so I record that on Sundays, and so that's for a release of Monday morning. And then, obviously, it's football day, you know. My team, fortunately for today, my team does not play today. They are playing the Monday night game. And if you're curious, unfortunately, it is the Houston Texans. So if you're a football fan, you know the Texans have not been great this year. They were pretty good last year, but they got knocked out in the playoffs by the, I think it was by the Ravens. Anyways, yeah. So it's tough being a Texans fan, at least in their tenure. But they don't play till tomorrow night. So either way, but Sundays are typically a pretty busy day for me. So I'm not able to get a lot of recording time in. So there will probably be another long episode in the near future. It's just Mondays are not, or Sunday recordings are not it. So not to mention that a few buddies of mine are getting on Battlefield 6 soon, probably here within the hour. So I'll probably be a little late playing with them, but it'll be all right. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit as well. Just a busy night. All right, so we're gonna go like that and like that. Okay. So now what we need to do is I need to make a train station. No, actually, yeah. Well, let's do a freight platform first. Where do we do the place? So. Okay, so I have to do the train station first. Got it. And it's going to go that way. Okay. So we'll do this like up like, let's say, we like here? I bet you that needs to be a little bit further. Yeah, it needs to be definitely a little bit further up. Okay. Let's go a little bit further. So let's go like... Can I please copy this? Jeez. We'll do it like this. Okay, and like that. Cool. And then, let's copy the... I'm so bad at this game. Copy that. Alright, now here's where it's going to get difficult, because I need to loop this now. I guess I don't need this lookout tower. I don't know why it's even there anymore. Whoops. I need to zoop it. I don't know if 2 is going to be enough. We'll do a third one real quick. Hopefully that's enough space for us. And we're going to do a little bit of a loop and have this rejoin with the track here. Oh, there's not a pillar underneath that either. Jeez. What are we doing there? I guess we'll do this pillar real quick. So small. I'm doing a small support. Alright, it goes right underneath in the middle there. We do a pillar, zoom it down like that. It goes... Can I get this underneath it? I don't think I can. Nope, that's not lined up at all. Okay. It's just gonna have to be like that. It is what it is. Okay. Alright, there. At least that's all. I don't know why I missed that one. Okay. Real quick. Actually, you know what? Before we do anything else, let me get the industrial storage set up. So we'll have that come out to like... Bada boom. And bada boom. Oh, and I need to configure these to be unloading stations. Perfect. Oh, well, we'll do that when we get close. Okay, and then I need to also add a second freight car as well. All right. So can I just U-turn it myself? Like, oh, I can. I've learned that the further forward you go, the more it gives you. Okay, so now I think I need to loop this kind of inside like this, because I need it to connect. Like, let's get it like this, and then I need this to connect like. That's not gonna work. Hold on. Yeah, I need this to do like that, and then I need this to. Okay, see, that's where I screwed up here. So I need this, because it only can connect to, like... It can only connect to, like, a start point or an end point of a track. So I need it to go... See, it says it's blue, but it's clearly running into the track. What about this one? Okay, let me fix this real quick. Hold on. So let's go like there. There we go. That should be fine. And then let me make sure this is going. So this is going to go to the left. Wrong. I mean right. Sorry, it's got to go to the right. Okay, cool. So that's all set up. So now I can get rid of these foundations. So let me go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Filter it. We were so close to lining up, by the way. We were so close to lining up the train station that we built, and our the floor that has all our what do you call them? The floor that has all our oh, this is a ramp. The floor that has all our logistics on it. We were literally 1 meter off, like one ramp is all we needed. One meter ramp. All right, so foundations, go back to this. Okay. Cool. So now, if we've done this correctly... Oh. If we've done this correctly, train station's done. I mean, I got to add another freight platform to the oil one, but I mean, everything's connected. Alright, so let's go up here. Let's do our... Let's go park at the station up here, and then I need to grab my resources to make sure I can make my packager, my sink, and anything else that I'm going to need. I do have to make my second train, or my second freight car as well. So the way that I see this is, if I make another freight car, right, like so, second one will always deposit to this one, third one will always deposit to this one, which means I would make this one here rubber, and this one here plastic, right? Cool. All right. So now I need a sink, which means I need reinforced plates, cabling. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of copper wire as well. Of cabling. Thank you very much. I should have reinforced plates down here, right? Hopefully. Reinforced plates. Thank you very much. There's a possibility there's no cabling. And I could just make cabling, I suppose. Oh, I don't need that many. I'll just grab extra and make cabling when we get out there. Okay, let me see real quick. So we need, so that we can make that. Perfect. Packager, rubber and plastic. We'll get it when we're out there. Perfect. Constructor. Perfect. And I think that's it. I think we have everything else we need. So let's now head over to the oil platform. I'm going to grab another little bit of beams just in case. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's head out to... Now, here's the true test. So we're going to set up the self-driving. So, ooh, which one's which? Okay, Edsburg is the one by our oil station, right? Yes, it is. So we'll go there first. Stop at Caterium on our way back. Right? No. I don't remember which way the Caterium one is facing. Caterium on the way back, and then it's Milano? I think. I think that's what it is. I think it's Milano. I think it's Edsburg to Caterium to Milano. I need to change the name of each one because I don't remember which one's which. So this one is Milano. Can I change the name while we're like going? No, I can't. Okay. So the first one, the one is at our factory is Milano. This one up here is Caterium. This one I did name because we're gonna make this into a Caterium factory area. I'll probably get rid of like a lot of the foundations that are here and just make it a little bit more concise. See, there's a pure note of Caterium right there. So we don't stop here. We stop on the way back, so that was right. Okay. And then the next stop, Edsburg. We've already been there. We've already seen it. Cool. Okay, so everything is set up. It's even automated. We have our 2 freight cars. Now what we need to do is we need to add a second freight station, or freight platform. Separate the rubber and plastic so they're going into 2 separate containers. I think we're good. I think everything train-wise, is done. And we're transporting resources the correct way. All the power tower stuff, getting it to go along the tracks, that's purely cosmetic, so we'll do that off camera. Or not off camera. We can do it on camera, it's just not important right now. I'm not really too concerned about it. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. And then we can start working on phase 3 stuff. And that's only, by the time we're done with this, we should be 20, 25 minutes. So we should be making good time. And this should be going to the left. 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 Thank you. Jeez. All right. So we'll let that load whatever is in here. Oh my God, look at all that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and this. So we need to construct. This is okay. That's what I thought. It's a merger. We need to construct those packages, which use plastic. I remember that. So let me go to my logistics. Let me get my splitter. Okay. So I need a constructor. Oh, it works! It works! It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm very happy. I feel like we're doing good. Okay. Line this up here. Thank you very much. Okay, now we need to do our packager. I need rubber. We'll grab a plastic as well, just in case we need it. Okay, so we've got this. This is going to be making our empty canisters. 30 in makes 60. Cool. Our packager, which would go... Oh, why is the liquids on top? Okay, so let's do like this. Like there. Straight. Okay, where's our piping? This. Boom, boom. Connect here. You can also connect here. And then this is going to be packaging heavy fuel. So it's residue in, empty canister in, making this. Cool. And then this would go to a sink. I think I'm setting this all up correctly. I need cabling. I think we're setting this all up correctly. I'm hoping we are. Sorry. Okay, now this would go to a sink, which is going to be like that. Okay, no power. Alright, and then this can connect to this, which will be on the grid, so that's all crafting. Okay, that's filling up really fast with heavy oil. Okay, so this is 30 in per minute. Hold on. That creates 10, 20, 40, 60. Okay, hold on. So we're going to overclock. Okay, so here's my line of thinking. We're going to overclock this packager all the way because the intention here is to get rid of all the heavy oil residue. If I did 2, that's 60. That's a 1-for-1. I want to empty. Like, I want to get rid of it all. Yeah, so hopefully that'll clear out all of this. Full pipe network flush. Cool. Alright, I think that should work. Next, I need to make another platform. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more space here. Probably like 3, maybe? I might need more. I might need more space. Let's do 1 more. Okay, is the train coming? No? Okay. I don't know if the train will continue to come if I get rid of the track. Okay, so let me do that. Now we just need this to loop. How do we do this? Maybe like this. And like that. Ooh, that's... I really hope the train isn't coming. I don't know if it actually will or not. Oh, that's... I don't know how to... we might need more space. Alright, let me do... Hold on. Let me give myself 1 more platform to work with, maybe. Any train coming? I don't see anything coming yet, so I think we're okay. Alright, so let's like that. Turn it like that. There we go. Okay, alright. It's connected, that's all I care about. God, that is a funky looking loop. What is this connected to? This is connected to that sink, this train station, and that over there. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this real quick. And I'm gonna place it up here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, lastly on our list, we need to connect, or we need to put rubber in that right one, and plastic is already going in this left one. So, first, I'm going to put some foundations below. Okay. Oh, we heard the train. Okay. So I'm gonna put rubber in this one. Plastic in that one. It's currently being used. Okay, so I think, well, you know what? That should be working. That should be good. I'm going to hitch ride back with this. Oh, no. Okay, so that's set up. That's going into the sink. So packager sink. Those are being split into 2. I think that should be set up. I think. Hopefully. Really hope that's working as intended. And we have 2 freight. Okay, but there was nothing set up, so there's nothing to... Okay. And because this is automated, we can just wait and see when it gets back and make sure that everything's working properly. We should be getting rubber and plastic now split correctly. Which means 25 minutes into the video, we can now continue to work on phase 3. So we can make circuit boards, computers. Question, the smart splitter, I can't, that tells how much to send or just says what to send? I can never remember. You guys have answered this question for me so many times. Okay. Now this is going to stop here at this Caterium station. I'm just going to hop out and run it the rest of the way. Which eventually this will actually be picking up Caterium for us, so. I think I saw a comment, somebody said it like stays for like 30 seconds or something like that, so we got plenty of time to just run this out. Oh, unless we mess up our jumps. Okay, about halfway through the episode, and we can now actually start working on making circuit boards and whatever else we may need. Okay. So, ooh, look at that. So a bunch of rubber in that one. Put a bunch of plastic in that one. Awesome. Cool. All right. Now, what do we make first, now that we actually have plastic and rubber out here? So that is our motors. I kind of want to send the train. I kind of want to send the train to get the smart plating that's out there, too. I don't know what to do. Hold on. I just want to make sure everything is split properly. I know it's not going to be... I know right now it's not going to be done correctly because it didn't pick up anything for the second car. I could add a third and even a fourth cart. The third cart, we could just put all the smart plating in there. Whoops, wrong. Alright. Whenever we hear the train come back, that's when we really need to pay attention. But you see how it's like already filling up with like more rubber than plastic? That's why we want to split these. Okay. Alright, cool. I might need to do like a splitter to split the plastic and rubber across multiple storage units. I don't know if that'll come into play. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so what should we make first? We're going to need... So we've got our motors, our heavy mod frames. So... heavy mod frames, check. Okay, so we need to make... Honestly, circuit board seems like the next most important thing, which I think is made through the assembler. Circuit board, yes, which is copper sheets and plastic. Okay, so this creates 7.5 per minute. So, hold on. Circuit board makes 7... Whoops, accidentally just stopped recording. That's my bad. Anyways, we're back. So it makes 7.5 per minute. Could you imagine if I didn't catch that? I would have been so sad. So it makes 7.5 per minute. So for a computer, which we need 2.5 of. All right, we need 2.5 computers. We need 10. So for a computer, we're going to need 10 per minute. Okay. Then, for the actually adaptive control unit, we are going to need another 5. So we are currently looking at 15. So is there anything else that needs them? As of right now, there is not. Okay, so that would mean so 7. So we need 2. We need 2 circuit boards. That's good. Okay, so we need copper sheets. Okay, this is good. This is actually not bad. So where do we put these though? Computer and adaptive control unit is what required is. So basically the question is, where do we want to put those things? Oh, I don't know. I want everything to be neat and organized, but I feel like it's starting to become not that. I don't know how some people do it, man. Okay. Let's have them be... Because we need them to be together, and we need the copper sheets to travel all the way over here. Can I do them, like, right here? Because I think I want to make... Oh, I need cable. Okay, let's go back and get cable. I constantly am needing cabling. I feel like I'm just sticking stuff wherever. And that's not great. I already know there's going to be a massive, like, teardown and rebuild. Because it's not neat and organized. I was wanting it to be to where our manufacturers that were making each component for the space elevator was, like, right next to the space elevator. So that's what I'm kind of trying to set up. And I don't really know where I'm putting our space elevator yet, so there's that. All right, our train is at Caterium, so when it gets back, I got to double check and make sure it's doing what I need it to do. You are still putting plastic in here? Wow. You're kind of slow. Transfers third. Incoming transfer rate 316 per minute. What's the outgoing transfer rate? Whatever I guess is connected to it. Okay. So our other assembler would be here. And then we would need a floor hole to be here. Oh, train's here. Okay. Properly set up. Let me go up to the train. I gotta inspect it. Make sure that it's putting stuff correctly. Oh, I see two being grabbed. Yes. I can't believe I accidentally canceled the recording. I have no, so now I don't know how long I've been recording. Nice, I'm seeing rubber go. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Love it. Okay. So what did we need? We needed plastic? Crap. What did I... We were making circuit boards. I don't even remember. Oh my god. Circuit boards. Circuit board. Yeah. Okay, it's plastic. Right. Okay. Honestly, I mean, we're going to have to do the same thing. Okay. And so one's going to go to a manufacturer that's going to be making computers. The other one is going to go... Okay, so just got to remember, left is going to go this way. Right is going to go this way. Okay. I don't want all my plastic going here, though. How would I do this? I need to set up a... Hold on. I need to set up a splitter. Hopefully that was the right move. Okay, and then we'll just go like right... Never mind, no we won't. Splitter. 1, 2. Okay. Alright. Now we need copper sheets. Which are going to be coming from over here, I guess? Oh, how many copper sheets do I need? Hold on. So for a circuit board, I need 15 per minute. But I need 2, so I actually need 30 per minute. So when I'm crafting copper sheets, I'm outputting 20. So I need 2. Wait, no. Hold on. So I need 30. So I need 3. I need 3. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Because I don't exactly have a bunch of room. Do I go elevated? I think I might go elevated. No, I can't. I gotta go like this. Actually, you know what? No, I gotta go even higher with it. Hold on. I kind of regret building this as close as I did, so we gotta go like... Okay. Now I make a merger and I make it go like... this. Okay. This is going to be a weird looking setup, if I'm being honest. Okay. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Why didn't I line this up? Why am I doing here? Okay, hold on. So if I had to guess, I would say... No, it's like over 1 from it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that probably looks about right, right? Okay, so let's do, what was it? It was a constructor. Right, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Just to line it up properly, let's do this coming up like that. Maybe up 1 more, so maybe like that. Okay, get rid of you. Oh, this is gonna look silly. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like that. Cool. All right. Now we're gonna do a splitter. You know what? If it works, it works. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Copper sheet. Copper sheet. And copper sheet. Okay. It works. Now we go merger. Merger. And we go, let's actually go this way with it. Because I want to try to be a little, save on space. Wait, how many did I say we would need? Because we're making 10, we need 30. We need a 30. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I think I did. Didn't I get the ceiling? Or did I not? Okay, there is a ceiling. So somebody did mention there is a ceiling, like, thing in the sink. Or in the awesome shop. So let's get that real quick. I don't have any tickets, though. How many is it? Organization? No, what would it be under? Management? Ceiling mount. It's only one ticket. Thank you.
As Fixit amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
Okay. So then we want this to come all the way over here to like here. Yes, we do. Okay. Now, how does this work? Ceiling mount? Okay, so we just... attach it like so. Whoa, careful. Does it auto? If I just do this, will it auto? Yes, it will. Oh, that's amazing. I love that it just like auto does it for me. Okay. And then we'll have that come... So like right here. And then I'm okay with Can I not? How do I? Okay, how do I? Okay. Guess we'll just continue going across like this. Alright, splitter. Splitter. Why has it got like this turn thing on it? I don't want that. Okay. I guess then we just go up like this. Oh, hold on. Let me turn it. I can always fix that at some point because it's not perfectly straight. Okay, so everything's going to where it needs to go. So now we should be making... Well, I got to provide power to it. But we should be making... So let's go 1. Actually, let's do here. And then let's attach this to the one that we can't attach it to. Uh-oh. Okay, we are now making circuit boards. All right. Okay, circuit boards are being crafted. So, boom, 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 boom. I need cabling. And I need more plastic. And this is in a manufacturer. So now I need 10 circuit boards. Okay, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. I need plastic. Okay. Let me take some of the plastic that's in one of these currently. Give me. Okay. This is where it's going to get very tricky because I have no idea how to like space this appropriately. I think I'm going to make my space elevator over here. Maybe? Okay, so if I'm making a... Oh, trying to line this up is so difficult. Okay, if I'm trying to make a computer is just a step in the process, right? So it doesn't need to be right next to... But in order to make one, I need cabling and I need plastic. So I'm going to make it like, not, like, just a little, like, slightly off, like this. Right? So it'll be like that. Because I only need 3. So then from here, let's do splitter. Splitter from... Oh, wait, no, this needs to be a merger. Right, okay. Okay, so that's our circuit boards. Now I need more plastic. Oh, wait. Let me get the hole. Line that up first so I know where to actually have it go to. Perfect. Okay. And then, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to make another splitter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this first. Hold on. Splitter. I feel like this is just so sloppily set up. But, I mean, every resource is getting to where it needs to go. I feel like our plastic is just filling up so much. Like, we're not using nearly enough. Our copper sheets are kind of slow. Okay. Alright, so that is 2 out of the 3. Okay, we just need cabling. We need 20 cabling. Okay. I don't know how long our initial recording was, so I don't know at what I don't know how long we've been recording for, but we'll probably be wrapping it up semi soon. Okay, so let me make another constructor so we can see. All right, so we need to make wiring, right? 15 makes 30, so we're going to be getting 30 from a single constructor, and then we're going to need 60 to make 30, which I said we needed what, 20? So that would mean we need 2. Right? So you know what? You know what? Actually, what we do is kind of a similar thing here. Okay, that was wrong. Okay, do a similar thing here, where it goes like that. And then stackable pole, we'll line it up like that. Should be right. I mean, it's just going down a little bit, but then here, so we would do, I'm going to line it up a little bit closer. I think it's like that. So let me just make sure I'm doing everything right here. So it is wiring, so it's 15 coming in. Wait, do I even need 2? Hold on. If it's 15 coming in and this output's 30, I don't even need 2 of these. Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me run my values real quick. Oh, gosh. I feel like I'm screwing up now. So it's 30 coming out. This is 15 to 30 wiring. 15 to 30 wiring, so that's our 30. And then it's 60 to make... Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I need to... all this... because I actually only need... I don't think that's going to be lined up properly, though. Hell, I don't think this is going to be lined up properly. It's actually not bad. Okay. Let's do a splitter. Accepting from over here. Okay. Okay, so that's 30 coming over here, which is connecting to these, which are making our wiring. So it's 15 in that one. It is 15 in that one. So that's our 30. And then we are going to merge. I'm going to merge this way. I don't know if I want to do it like that. Let me merge this way. Okay, and then we go... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need foundations here. Okay, and then we go splitter. Okay, I need another row of foundations here. And we merge to the right. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually just, you know what? I'll just do boom, boom. Like, we're definitely not hurting for concrete, which is good. Okay, and we'll put a little hole. And then let's wire this all up. Oh wait, hold on, I need to make sure this is making cabling. Cabling, okay. Where's that? There it is. And boom. Then connect it to here. And then we connect this one to there. Right? So that should be making everything that's needed. Perfect. So then we can come down here. Okay. And of course we will be using more of the... Oh wait, yeah, we need to put that down. Yeah. More of these for sure. Okay. Speaking of which, I need to put a hole down so I know where we're actually going. Alright. Almost there. This is for computers, right? Is that what I said? And computers is a big one, I feel like. Oh, that's right next to this one. Well, duh, obviously. Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna do like this. I'm gonna have this come down just like this, I think. Yeah, I want these to line up. Alright, for this one I don't... How do I do this? How do we do this? This is gonna get confusing. Or maybe it won't. But no, we want one too many. let's do this instead. Let's go right here, down like this, and then we'll just do just a little turn like that. Does that look weird? Absolutely. But it works. Okay, so now we are supplying with cabling, circuit boards, plastic, and we are crafting computers, 2.5 to be exact. So now what we would do is I would make another... manufacturer somewhere out here. My brain just seriously, like, every time I'm trying to do manufacturer-related stuff, my brain is just breaking. Okay. So computer's done. And all of that is leading up to an adaptive control unit. The only thing that we are missing from an adaptive control unit is the automated wiring, which I don't even think... It's stators and cabling. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I want that to come out here. I want this to be like... I want it to be like right here. So we can do... So I want computers to go into here, just like that. So let's connect this to here. What? That is not at all what I was trying to do. Okay. So this is going to be making adaptive control units. So we have... Okay. Woo, gosh. All right, computers going. Check. All right, we'll butt that up right next to it like so. So that is going to be circuit boards. Check. Oh boy. Okay, so here's an issue. Mod frames. Okay, these are going to go along the ceiling. Going around the rock. You know what? I don't like that anymore. Hold on. Okay, this is what I want. I want these to do this. I want this to be... too far away. Give me a minute. Perfect. I don't know where we're at as far as how long we've been recording, but I really would like to at least start making adaptive control units or get close to it. I don't think we're going to. Okay, so now this is where I want this to be on the ceiling. I want this to go like that. Now it goes to the ceiling. Okay. Okay, that is heavy mod frames. So check heavy mod frames. Last one is automated wiring. Which is not here. Automated wiring. Which requires us to make more stators and cables. And stators were what? Stators are... So I need 5... Okay, that produces 5 stators. And we need only 2.5. This makes 2.5 wiring. Which needs 5. So we need 2 of these. So I can get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so we need 2 assemblers. Whoop, ass. Assemblers of automated wiring. Okay. And that means that we need 2.5... Wait, no. Well, yeah, it's 2.5 stators per. And 50 cable per. That's a lot of cabling. Okay. And then for each stator, so that's 5. So we'll only need 1 thing making stators, right? Yeah. So 1 assembler, stator, and that's 15 steel pipes, 40 wire. Oh boy. Okay. Which means we're gonna have to up this a little bit. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. So we should still have that other miner out here, right? Yeah, we do. We haven't supplied power to this yet. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's put that here. Connect. Excuse me. Connect. Boom, boom. Okay. We're going to butt this up right next to this one here. Like so. Oh, holy crap. That's not me. Cool. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can you go away, please? We didn't overclock I need to overclock this. Okay, I know at this point we're definitely over the hour mark. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until we at least finish each individual thing and are making adaptive control units. Oh, nope. We overshot it. Hold on. Going back. Okay. I am very excited to get to that point, though. Alright, we'll stop here. Bring this down here, like so. And this is I'm going to disconnect this one, and I'm going to use this one now. Whoop. This one is going to go over here. Okay, so that's still the same 300, so nothing should be changing for that. Now for over here... Okay. So... still 300... We're doing 45 per. 45. So that should be 6 that we're allowed because that's 270. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's go grab some mod frames and rotors real quick. Oh, and before y'all yell at me again, I know I gotta do I gotta work on blueprints and make blueprint designs. I know, and I will do that soon. I'm hearing y'all loud and clear. I actually didn't expect to be doing what I'm currently doing so. Rotors. Cool. Okay. Should be able to craft hopefully the rest of the foundries. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Cool. Alright. Now, same thing as before. These are all going to be... So it's the inside ones. I'm trying to keep up with the same... No, that's not right. Okay. So my thought process is if we are supplying enough... If we're supplying enough coal, or if our 2 foundries, we've built them to be able to handle 300 iron, then the 600 coal that we're getting, we should be able to handle as well. I don't know if that makes sense at all. But like each little foundry setup that we've built here, it's been rated, or like this one and that one, even this one, I think this one too. They're all rated for 300. So these 2 are supplying 300. We're getting 600 from there. So if I can literally copy this one over here, and these are 300, so it's 600. It would be 600 iron, 600 coal. So I think we're like, I don't think I have to really worry about running out of coal. That's set up. So now I want to do, is it mergers or splitters? I guess it'd be splitters, huh? So boom, and then here we go boom. We just keep that going all the way. All right, cool. And then conveyor pull. Let's go ahead and line this up real quick. Why is that not lining up? There it goes. Okay. It's like that. Put that like... Go up one with it. Hopefully lines up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. So now we've got our iron set up. So now we would just supply power like we would before. So I'm going to go there. My concern right now is the copper and the wiring. We're only working off of one node of copper over here. I guess we could pull from our other factory. Alright, I just got the notification that I got 10 minutes. And then the plans that I initially planned for tonight are a go. Okay. So, you know what? Let's get this already fired up real quick. Let's go ahead and... So we would connect How's our power? I need to keep checking that. Oh, we are very dangerously close on power. Okay. Okay. So now, we need automated wiring. And we need cabling and steel pipes. There was 15 steel pipes. And this makes 20. So we'll need 2 of these. Okay. So we will keep it to just right here for these 2. So merger. Will be... Oh, wait, we need splitters. Ah, crap. Splitter. Good. Run out of space, man. I'm now regretting the location of my manufacturer. Alright, and this will be steel pipes. Pipes. One and 2. Connect that here. Connect that to you. And then supply that power to here. You know what? Can I make... I need Caterium wire. Okay. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, so this is making steel pipes. Now we got to focus on cabling. And we need 40 wire. What is all this wire going towards again? Let me see the values. Can I pull any wiring away from what's currently being used? That's going down. Is that to here? No. That's going to these stators over here. So that's 40, 80, 110, 140. So stators use 40, right? So 40, 80, 110, 140. I think I'm making 150. So I wonder if I can borrow a little bit from our current wiring setup. So that's copper sheets. Here we go, this. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm making 150. So if I added one more to this, like for example, I made... Ooh, how could I just do this? Hold on. We might be able to make something happen here. It'd be a little weird, but... Okay. Trust the process. Trust the process, trust the process. It's in my head. I got it figured out. I'm seeing the vision. Right? Okay. So, boom. Boom. Connect that to here. This is making... This is making nothing currently. Why? Oh, because I need to attach this. Okay. Here, my floor hole is now going to be here. Nope, it was the one a little bit closer. Right? It says it's the inversion of it, but hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. Line this up. And right? Okay. So now I am supplying I need 110. Wait. No, I'm supplying. Okay, so I need 140 for this section. I'm now supplying 200. I don't know if my math, what I just said was accurate. Okay. So this is for the, okay, this is going to be for the oh, I made these way too close, man. So that is steel pipes going in right here. This is going to get so messy. There's just not enough room. I put that manufacturer in a terrible, terrible spot. I need to plan this out better. Okay, because the manufacturers, that makes... Because then I would need 2 assemblers that are making our automated wiring, which would be going to the closest one. No, this setup is not going to work. Not even a little bit. I have an idea. It's not a great idea, but it is an idea. So this is like straight up just the 2nd floor. Or, I say 2nd floor, it's like the 5th floor. Okay. What if I do something like this? Okay, get a little bit closer, just like one over. So it's going to be like lifting these up to give ourselves more space, just to basically bring them back down. But it does give us more space. Oh, where am I going? That. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Idiot. Mergers. Okay, so that is a bunch of steel pipes coming up here, which is what I wanted. Now, I can make a assembler here. Should I make it this way, or should I make it... This is just sloppy. Oh, why am I... Okay. So then here, this is where I make a splitter. Okay. And then we'll continue out this way. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we do that, let me... I'm not liking what I'm doing currently. But I don't really know what else to do. Okay. So this is making stators. Then from here, I'm going to have, I guess, two. Need reinforced plates. I would have two... Alright, we gotta wrap this up here in a minute, but we'd have two assemblers crafting automated wiring, and then that would go to where it needs to go. Reinforced plates, okay. Oh, I feel like there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, eventually, right? Like, we'll figure this out. Okay, so those are going to be now automated wiring. Now we just need a bunch of cable. Which for that... See, for that we can just add on to that. So we're going to do like this. There. Okay. 30, 60, 90. $30, 60, 90. 15 or 90 divided by 15 is 6. I've already got 2, so we can make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower than it needs to be. It's like halfway up the light pole is how I'm gauging this. Okay, but my problem is I can't connect all this because... No, I need splitters. I can't connect all this because I need more power. Like, look how close we are. Let me go find a power thing. Look how close we are to going over in our power. Oh, we're actually, technically, we are over. Our max consumption's production. Yeah. So I'm a little hesitant about turning everything on. So you know what? Let's just, I'm going to get this prepared to be wired up. I think next episode we'll start off with increasing our power. Because I know we're nowhere near. Okay, so we're outputting 30. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120. 120. So we can make 2 more of these, which gives us another 60, which is enough, which is enough. Wow, that's actually enough. Okay. So let me just get this set up. Actually, I'll just make separate ones. But I do got to wrap this up. And then I'll make this connected to splitters. Wait, what? What did I just do? Yeah. Be for cabling. Okay. And then lastly, so I'm pretty sure what I can do for this is what I did for the wiring. I could just like, yeah, I can just merge these two and then have it just follow that, and then I can split the cabling off at a certain point. Like I can do that like right here. And then what I would do is when these come out, this would go down. And then we just connect via the rooftop like before, and it would just go into this very last one right here. God, it's I'm not really a fan of it, but you know what? It gets the job done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There will probably be so many revisions in the future, but I do have to end it there. actually, you know what? Where does that come out if I were to make that? Yeah, so this would basically then look like this. It would be like that, and it would be like this. Because then we would do like, it would connect like over here or something. Okay, anyways, yeah, so this is where we're going to end it. But for the rubber, for the plastic, for all that stuff, I mean, the first part of this went very well. And I feel like we got very sloppy. I feel like maybe once we hide this logistics section, it'll look a lot better. I just feel like now we have machines like everywhere. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once everything starts to get like walled up and hidden a little bit. It might look better. I could always move the manufacturer over, but I didn't want to do that because we had already hooked up everything to it. But anyways, I gotta end it there. I'm out of time for the day. So next episode, I maybe will be a long one. I don't know. If we finish adaptive control units, then I would need to set up the train station to go grab the smart plating, and loop back probably and come back through here. Maybe. I don't know how I would do that. But yeah, I would have this maybe go through, go to the smart plating, loop back, come back through here. Maybe I could set up another station directly next to this one. And then we could make our modular engines. And then I think all we would need is versatile framework, and that's it, right? So because it's adaptive control unit, modular engine, and versatile framework. So all we would need is our versatile framework, which is modular frames and something else. And then we would be done. So yeah. Okay. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, always let me know. This area, oh, you know what? Because once I delete this, this is a big open area too. There might be a moment where I do a little bit of feng shuiing and moving stuff around. That manufacturer, I feel like, shouldn't be there. That might be a bad idea. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see. I still am just not happy with where we put that because it feels like it's a little sloppy. But anyways, okay. We are very, very close to getting to a point where everything with Phase 3 is automated. So once we can get that set up, then we're basically done. And then Phase 3 should be just a cakewalk. Not to mention, everything is still being automated for the next portion of this as well. So, just out of curiosity. And two coupons. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you in the next one. Love you. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.